everyone, welcome to Bickering Book Reviews. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Becky.
And today we're talking, I'm gonna mess this title up because it's so long. Okay, it is The Incredible True Story of the Making of the Eve of Destruction.
That's it.
By Amy Brashear.
Yes.
We got it from BEA as a physical arc, and then you also got it
through Edelweiss.
Okay. Was it also on NetGalley?
It might have been on NetGalley. Soho Teen, I think, promotes.
It's NetGalley. I actually think I got it on NetGalley too.
I was going, yeah.
I don't know.
Because the guy from Soho Teen at Book Expo was very nice. He gave me his card so I could get auto-approved, and then I lost his card. It's probably in the jacket that I left somewhere in New York.
What the heck? Well, if he's watching the video, just comment below. We'd like to get auto-approved.
Because we'd like... I don't think I am. I like to review your books because I like the fact that they're an independent publisher.
I can appreciate that.
So I like to try to get them some buzz.
All right.
But
so
anyway,
I'm going to give a rundown of what this book is actually about. So while the 1950s were known for their obsession with terror surrounding the atomic bomb, nothing has changed in Laura's small Alabama town during the 1980s.
Arkansas.
Oh, shoot.
No, but we can keep
Arkansas.
going because they kept saying Bill Clinton was governor.
Oh my gosh. Welcome to yeah.
Anyway.
And there it is. There's my life. Anyway, so we're really in Arkansas, not Alabama, so I got to update my Goodreads. She is sure that if an atomic war were to begin, her town is one of the first to be bombed. So Laura is an expert on all things atomic holocaust, and these skills help her win a walk-on role in an atomic apocalypse movie being filmed in her town. It's going to be tough to figure out who her plus one is going to be because both of her friends are either annoying or like totally shallow. So she decides to take her stepbrother, Terrence, who is the best thing to come out of her mother's infidelity. Things start becoming more and more real as the filming of the disaster movie continues, especially to the day when it's possible that maybe an actual bomb was dropped instead of the staged bombing for the movie. And Laura may just have to rely on her atomic holocaust skills, right? I mean, like, what are those skills even really called?
Survival skills, extreme survival skills. So here's like the whole thing. Okay, so when I read the book, and when I went to write my review on Goodreads, I was like, well, I don't want to talk about this bombing that happens during the filming because it's like literally 2/3 of the way through the book. It's in the official publisher's description. And to me, that gives away...
Yeah, it really shouldn't be in the publisher's description.
No.
It is, but it shouldn't.
So, and as I was reading the book, I was like, I don't think a teen would like this. But then I was like, you know what? 15-year-old Becky probably would have liked this.
So I liked it enough because, well, I'm kind of one of those people who is obsessed with anything end of the world as we know it. I even have like a Teotihuacan shelf on my Goodreads where I put all my favorites. So I'm obsessed with it. So basically, you could pretty much give me anything, and I'll enjoy it. And I enjoyed this. I think that there were some weird things going on.
See, and I liked the whole... I thought they were trying to say, like Doctor Strangelove, because they even talk about the movie Doctor Strangelove in the book. If not, then it's a really funny movie about, like, their paranoia. So I thought it was supposed to be, like, their paranoia over the bomb and, like, how crazy... Because, like, let's be honest, Russia couldn't take us out in the 80s. That's how the Cold War ended. And so I thought it was supposed to be like a parody, and then this thing happened on the set, and I was like, what just happened? It's like the whole tone changes, and and
it does, and then it kind of gets more into like conspiracy theories, psychological things. I think if you had taken out the bomb from the description, it turns into more of a paranoia book and less about like the end of the world as we know it.
And I think I felt like when I was reading it, because there's like a part where like she goes to this protest and like they all release these balloons, and I thought it was funny. So like I thought it was like supposed to be like this parody on the paranoia, because there's a lot of movies and like books, because I think people realized like there was just too much going on, and then when the bomb happened, I was just like, and you know what, I feel like it was only like 50 pages to the end after that.
Yeah, it happened very, very close to the end.
So it kind of lost me. Like, I was kind of like, I was thinking, a kid wouldn't like this, but I'm like, as a kid, I probably would have liked the parody. Yeah.
Yeah, I think. I just think what was really weird with the footnotes, I didn't understand because like they're footnoting like Michael Jackson songs and E.T. So I don't understand like what is the point of that? Is that you thinking that teens these days don't know about E.T. or is
They
it
might not.
potentially, or is it you're setting this book in a world that has been completely altered? And now you've got to explain to these people who know nothing about our life from before. But it's Michael Jackson. Come on.
I don't know.
I didn't grow up in the 80s and I know these references.
I don't know. I just like reading it. Like,
and then they didn't like footnote like some other things that like it just
yeah. And there's like some political stuff that they didn't footnote that I think that you probably like I knew about, but again, my head's full of so much useless information.
You have a lot of information up there.
I do. It's like and weird stuff that nobody should know.
It is weird stuff that doesn't connect, but like, somehow in your world it does. All right.
But then when I connect it, people are like, oh. Anyway, so we should just rate it.
We need to rate it. So our rating scale goes from 5 unicorns down to 2 unicorns if it was spectacular and was bombed by the atomic bomb and and it lost its horn. It gets a horse.
I get a 2, and it makes me sad. Like, I'm at a 2.5, but I just can't go up to a 3 because I was just like, what is this?
I'm at a 3. I mean, it's basically the Sci-Fi Channel version of End of the World as We Know It book. Like,
yeah,
it's not.
But I feel like
it's not a blockbuster, but it gets the job done.
I feel like this book had like like an identity crisis. Like it didn't know what it was. Is it End of the World? Is it a parody? Is it like commentary on society? Is it historical? Because that was another thing. I was like, you know what? This book might really work for that horrible historical fiction assignment that we get every year and the kids don't want to read any of the stuff we have. And then when the stuff with the bomb happened, and I'm like, and it's no longer really a historical fiction book.
Well, I think that all could have been overshadowed had there been more like romance or character emotional connections.
I don't know.
With that. We need to stop talking about this book, but you can continue to talk about this book if you want to comment below.
So we will talk to you later.
All right.
Bye.